Well, today we're going to talk about how to care for our mature lips and how to outline them and fill them in with your special color that you like to wear that works well for you. So the first thing that I would suggest is get yourself a good lip mask. Or if you don't have that, you can mix a little bit of sugar and oil together. I sometimes will just take a washcloth after I've washed my face, and it's a wet washcloth, and I just go back and forth on my lips. I want to get some of that dead skin off, okay? And then I also use sometimes, usually during the day, I will put on our Restore Collective ointment. Or I'm sorry, it's not ointment, it's an elixir. And I really like this for the lips. I've already prepared my lips, and as you can see, in these winter months, they are very dry. And I also have a cold sore that is healing with the help of our ointment that I will show in a later video. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing I do is I like to get all my makeup on before I do my lips. Don't forget to brush your teeth, okay? And right now, Restore has no lip pencils. So the one that I am using today is by Bellamy. If this is something that you're interested, I have a friend that I can give you her contact if you want to purchase one of these lip pencils. They are really, really good. I do like them. So next, I have to use my Old Faithful mirror, okay? Because I got to get up close. And the color I'm going to use from my Restore capsule, all right? I have a different color in here. So I'm going to use Poppy. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to use Marie. I better get this right, okay? Marie. And it is a very popular color. So here we go. I'm going to make sure that your lip pencil is sharpened. Now, I will say that I prefer a pencil that I can sharpen myself. But with this, you can actually take it on a paper towel and roll it a little bit so that you can get a point. You want to make sure that you have a good point. I always start at the bottom of my lips. And instead of going right on top of my lip, okay, I like to just go on just the border right here, because it also helps with bleeding into our wisdom lines, right? Okay, so here we go. Hopefully you can see. I'm going to pull this up here. And I don't use much pressure, okay? I try to make it a little bit lighter as I come up to the corners. I don't go all the way to the corners. Now, I have a little bit, when I look at my lips, I have a little bit where it looks a little bit fuller over here. So now I'm going to take it and I'm going to kind of put a little line right there to give it the illusion that it is pretty even. Sometimes you can't get it that way. Okay, here we go. And you can always push it up. All right. Then I'm going to do the top. Now, I always start right here. And for some reason, I go this direction and this direction. There are many ways that you can do it. But this is the way I do it. I start right here, right in the center. I make a line. Then I'm going to go up over the Cupid bow and down. Now, notice I don't go all the way down. Okay? We have enough problems with our mouth going down to the north as we get older, right? Right. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this side. Up. And there you go. Now I'm going to take this color and just color inside the border just a little bit. And here. Now, it doesn't matter what size your lips are. They don't have to be large. You can do this with any size lip, and I think it makes the lips look better. So you try it and see what you think. Okay, now I'm going to take my lip. I like to use a lip brush. Okay, some people use their finger. I like a lip brush. And I'm going to take now this is a matte color, all right? And then I always do the bottom first. Oops, here we go. Like this. And then I press it in. You see that? There's some dark color that got loose there. And I press it in. Now I'm going to do it again. And now I'm going to do the top. And there you go. And then sometimes I'll look at my lips and I'll think, it doesn't quite look the way I want it to look. And when I look in the mirror straight, I like the way it looks. Now, I always usually add gloss to it or some type of lip color. Let's see, what will we do? I'm just going to use just a plain gloss. Now, Restore does have lip glosses. I don't have one with me right now, so we're just going to use a plain gloss and just put a little bit of shimmer. The reason why I like to put a little bit of gloss on mature lips, it helps camouflage the lines in our lips, because as we get older, our lips get drier. And the only way you can bypass that for a while is getting lip filler. And some people don't want lip filler, which is I totally understand that. So there you go. So you want to have a lip pencil, and you want to have one of our Restore lip shades, which I think we have quite a few. And now they all come in full sizes, not just half sizes. So you can get any color that's your favorite color and get it in a full size, which is just what I showed you. Let me show you one more time. This is considered our full size, okay? And they last for quite a while. And a little bit of gloss. All right, I hope that helped. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to comment below, because that puts you in the drawing for our giveaway at the end of this week. And I'm glad that you stopped by. I'll see you soon.